What's up, you guys? Nomicon here, I'm gonna do another quick video. It's time to talk about sports again. Which I rarely cover, but Greg. So Gregg Berhalter is coming back to coach the United States men's national team. When this was announced when the U.S. were facing against Mexico, a brutal beatdown for the Americans. It was great to see Christian Pulisic and Ricardo Pepi putting to destroy the Mexicans. Like, holy shit! Like, it was crazy. But yeah, but when I first was aware that Gregg Berhalter was coming back, I was praying that this was false, all this was fake, all this was bullshit. But no, it turned out to be real. I was for like the few days I was incredibly angry. Many people, including myself, were mad, incredibly mad. I'll tell you why. Um, the first thing is he lost the locker room. Um, a lot of a couple of players that I know of aren't exactly a fan of him. I know that Ricardo Pepi says he's happy to see he wants to move on from from that, but like the thing is, the last time both Greg and Pepe talked to each other was when Greg said he will not be part of the squad, which Ricardo Pepe hung up the moment Greg said that. Which, yeah, I if I heard that, I would have done the same thing too. Um, there's also Zach Steffen and Joe Scally who I mean, Zach Steffen wasn't even part of the squad, and he was a huge contributor to the U.S.'s qualification to Qatar 2022. It was very odd. Uh, and Joe, I think Joe Scally was part of the squad, but they he was bare he Berhalter barely used him, which was so unfortunate. And the big one was Giovanni Reina. There was a there was a huge argument between both him and Greg, and it resulted in this huge mess with Greg and the Reina family. Um, I don't know how that is going to work, but but yeah, I think Greg needs to talk to Gio and the Reina family like in person. I don't think texting or I don't think texting or talking on camera is good enough. I think they have to talk to each other in person and hope that they can reconcile because um the second thing is that this just goes to show you that this federation is insanely incompetent. Like when they hired Matt Crocker, who actually trained a couple of who trained a couple of English players. Like a notable player that I'm remembering is Luke Shaw, who plays defense for England. But yeah, he for a while he used to watch over Southampton, who were in the Premier League for way longer than they should, which is impressive. But they're not relegated. But yeah, when the Federation hired Matt Crocker, people were hoping that things were going to be different since he has a European experience. But yeah, that's doesn't seem to be the case. They just played it. They just I don't even know if this is the safe option because of all the scrutiny that Berhalter has. Like, I would like the literally the safest option would have been Jesse March. Like, yeah, he's not a good coach, but his he he has more things going for it. I would say than Berhalter. But yeah, there was many expectations. We were many people were speculating that were it would be Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, um, Jose Mourinho, and Luis Enrique. Dude, Jose Mourinho was fucking rumored to be coach of the USMNT. That would have been the dream. Like the fact, dude, this was a massive missed opportunity in my eyes. Like this is probably the most important World Cup for the United States. So to consider that the fact that the next World Cup will be held in the States. Like I don't get it honestly. I just don't. But I'm really hoping that Greg does change his tactics because all right, let's move on to the third thing. His tactics are kind of trash. His tactics are trash. Like I don't know why, but he calls players who are not even good enough for the U.S. squad, such as Aaron Lawn, who after his after his Achilles injury has went on a massive downgrade. He's not a good defender anymore. DeAndre Yedlin, who he's all right, but yeah, he's kind of washed. Jordan Morris, who yeah, he's not good. He's not good, you guys. He's not good. Jesus Pedreira. I mean, he's he's fine. I mean, he's still young, but like compared to Pepe, Pefok, Vasquez, and Haji Wright, and now Flair and Balogun, yeah, he is so outclassed. He's got long ways to go. And he also called in. I remember he called in Shaq Moore. I remember he called in Shaq Moore for the squad for the World Cup. I don't understand why he called him in. And Christian Roldan. As a you know as a Salvadorian myself, dude, he's not good enough to be in the squad. Maybe in the B team and the C team, yes, he's fine. But A squad, no, absolutely not. Yeah. The thing is, he calls a lot of MLS players who should not even be there. I mean, the only MLS player that does belong in the A squad is Miles Robinson, and I would argue Walker Zimmerman. He actually does a pretty. He actually can. He actually can play with the A squad. He's shown some very good. He shows some very good moment. He has very good moments with the A squad, even with that blunder against Wales. But yeah, he always uses the same tactics. Even against the Dutch where they were losing 2-0, he kept insisting that the same tactics on the he didn't change. He didn't adapt, which Louis van Gaal literally called him out on. Like I don't understand that. But I hope that I hope that since the Federation hired him again, that he hopefully changes his tactics. He hopefully does show remorse to the players that he backstabbed. But yeah, I just hoping I'm hoping that things go well for him because no, though I don't think anyone wanted him back besides Alexi Lawless. But we fucking hate Alexi Lawless. Let's be real here. But anyways, I think that's it. But yeah, the state of U.S. The state of football or soccer in the United States It's growing. It's the growth of the sport is not stopping anytime soon. And we got the Gold Cup. We got the Gold Cup. Next year we're getting the South American tournament, the Copa America. That's gonna be held. That's gonna be held here in the states. 2025. Not only we got the Gold Cup, but also the FIFA Club World Cup. And in 2026, we got the FIFA World Cup in the states. And in 2027, we might be getting the Women's World Cup here in the states as well. We might. We don't know about. They have made a bid, but we don't know if the bid has gone far or not. But anyways, I'm praying things go well for the U.S. men's national team, but I don't know. Things are looking. I don't know what the future holds. But anyways, that's it. See ya.